Every morning, millions of people wake up to the same cycle. Alarm clocks, traffic, meetings, paychecks. Then, bills remove most of that paycheck almost immediately. The process repeats next week. For many people, income stops the moment work stops. But wealthy people often operate differently. They still work, sometimes obsessively, but their goal usually is not just earning money, it is building ownership. Assets, systems, things that continue producing value after the initial effort is finished. That difference sits at the center of books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, One Up on Wall Street, and The 4-Hour Workweek. The core idea is simple. Wages depend on your time. Assets can keep producing without requiring every hour of your life. The modern economy trained most people to think primarily as employees. There's nothing wrong with employment. Jobs create stability, skills, and starting capital. But wages have a built-in limit. There are only so many hours you can work. Robert Kiyosaki popularized a simple framework. An asset puts money into your pocket. A liability takes money out. In accounting, the definitions are more technical, but as a cash flow mindset, the distinction is powerful. A rental property that produces monthly cash flow can function as an asset. Dividend-paying investments can function as assets. A software product earning subscriptions years after it was built can function as an asset. Meanwhile, a luxury car payment, high-interest debt, or an oversized house with huge monthly costs may drain income instead of generating it. That shift changes how people evaluate money. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" wealthy investors often ask, "Will this produce future cash flow?" Another reason earned income alone rarely creates lasting wealth is lifestyle inflation. As salaries rise, expenses often rise with them. Bigger homes, more debt, more recurring payments. Some high earners still remain financially fragile because their entire system depends on continuous labor. Investing changes the equation because it allows money to grow independently over time. When you buy a stock, you're buying partial ownership in a business. If that company grows profits over decades, your ownership can grow too. Compounding is the engine behind this process. At first, growth appears slow. Then reinvested gains begin generating their own gains. A small snowball becomes larger simply because it keeps rolling. Historically, many fortunes came less from giant salaries and more from ownership combined with time. Business owners reinvested profits. Investors reinvested dividends. Landowners acquired additional productive assets. The pattern repeated for generations. Timothy Ferriss focused on another principle: leverage. Leverage means increasing results beyond your personal hours. Technology is leverage. Intellectual property is leverage. Businesses with systems are leverage. A musician may record one song and receive royalties for years. A streaming platform can serve millions of customers without hiring millions of employees. A small online course can sell globally while its creator sleeps. None of this means passive income is effortless. Systems require upfront work, maintenance, risk management, and learning. But scalable systems behave differently from hourly income. A therapist can only see so many clients per day. An app can serve millions of users simultaneously. Peter Lynch brought realism to investing. His advice was not to chase complicated trends. It was to understand what you own. A nurse may understand medical companies better than a hedge fund manager. A mechanic may understand tool businesses better than Wall Street analysts. The point isn't genius, it's clarity. If you cannot explain how a business makes money, you probably do not understand the risk. Financial education becomes critical here. A higher salary without financial understanding can simply create larger liabilities. Wealthy people often spend years learning about cash flow, taxes, investing, debt, and business structures because ownership rewards knowledge. For ordinary people, the practical lesson is not to quit working tomorrow. It is to gradually convert earned income into productive assets. Start small, learn continuously, invest consistently.
focus on ownership, not only consumption. The long-term question is not just how can I earn more money, it's what can I build or own that continues creating value over time. That mindset changes how people think about freedom, work, and financial independence forever.